have those moments where we're heading home after a long day and you just want to grab something to eat, so you hit up your nearest burger joint and choose your favorite burger. Now this happens a few times in a week and we seem to be okay with that because burgers are just so delicious. But what would happen if we had burgers for every meal, every day for the rest of our lives? Now these questions will be answered because we have a dietitian in the studio today. Elise, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me.
Now let's actually start with that question. What would happen if we only ate burgers for every meal, every day for the rest of our lives?
Well, the problem with fast food is that generally burgers don't always come by themselves.
Yeah.
They usually come as part of a combo meal. So you're normally not only eating a burger, you're eating the French fries and you're normally getting a soda to go with it. And with the combination of all that, you are going to be getting in excess calories. And over time, that is what affects your weight and ultimately leads to health problems.
Now, you've told us now that fast foods can lead to those type of health problems. Are there healthy foods that we can eat in isolation? For example, having a certain meal every day for every meal for the rest of our lives. Is there a healthy way to do that?
There are a lot of healthy foods. However, no, I don't think you can eat any food in isolation and get all the nutrients that you need from that particular food. And that is why we recommend you eat foods in combination so that you can get protein, carbohydrates, fats, your vitamins, your minerals, and especially water.
So talking about a balanced diet, how often should we be eating every day? Because I know that it gets hectic sometimes and we end up missing meals because we're just so busy. So how important is it for us to have regular meals all the time, and what are the effects of missing meals?
It's very important. Keeping up your metabolism throughout the day helps you burn calories. If you wait too long to eat, like you mentioned in the first question, you'll probably make a poorer nutrition choice by going to a burger joint or pizza or something like that. So eating all throughout the day is recommended, starting with breakfast. Eat at least 3 times a day. Some people prefer to eat 5 or 6 smaller meals, and both are fine. So whatever you want to do, it's fine. But moderation, eating what your body needs, and finding balance, getting all the nutrients.
Moderation and balance and getting all those nutrients. Let's actually take this conversation online and hear are some more of your what if burning questions. Over to you, Ayanda.
Oh man, thanks Esona. There's so many what if questions right now via social media, guys, on facebook.com/hectic9. Now let's see what you guys are saying for our dietitian. I've got one here from Lizanne saying, what if I ate pizza for the rest of my life? Yeah, nah. And then Bongani says, what if I ate uputu nobi, so that is pap and milk, for the rest of my life, because I grew up eating this food and until today I still love it. And then Ayana Rose says, what if I ate amasi, that is sour milk, for the rest of my life? And then I've got one here, that's a question for you guys. I've got one here from Bui, says, what if I ate fruits and vegetables for the rest of my life?
Okay, so you heard our viewers and we actually spoke about the effects of junk food and better food. So what would happen if she only ate fruit?
Fruit in and of itself is great, but it doesn't have protein, it doesn't have other nutrients that you need. So that is why all those foods that were mentioned can fit into a healthy diet, because that's part of moderation. However, you won't be getting everything you need. And that's what's so important, is finding that balance.
Yeah, so you need to get a little bit of everything, guys. Okay, so let's actually move on to some of the more dangerous substances and things that we can consume. For example, what would happen if a young person started consuming alcohol if they were below the drinking age?
Well, yes, there's ethical issues with that, but otherwise, you got to remember that alcohol is a drug and people can become dependent on it. And usually they are replacing other things with drinking, so often they can become deficient in good nutrients. So nutrients is where you get that from food. Alcohol is the complete opposite of that. It really becomes empty calories.
Oh, wow.
And that's what you got to avoid. You got to be careful of that. Moderation again. You can have alcohol in a healthy meal plan as long as you don't drink too much. But I would definitely wait until you're legal age to drink.
True. Now, I've also heard that it can actually cause you to get dehydrated as well. What would happen if you just stopped drinking water completely?
Water, I think people forget, is an essential nutrient. It's the same as getting everything else, and 60 to 70% of our bodies consists of water, and it's involved in so many body processes, so you would become dehydrated. where you don't get enough. People can also become overhydrated, so you've got to also not drink too much, not drink too little.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of benefits for water, so you want to make sure that you get 6 to 8 glasses of water a day.
Okay, cool. Thank you so much,
Thank you for
Elise.
having
That was
me.
some amazing knowledge that you just dropped on us.
Hectic.